How do historians know about the past? What is a secondary source? Well, secondary sources arise after the period being studied. There are lots of different kinds of secondary sources, partly because historians don't always approach their topics in the same way every time, and partly because secondary source is a very broad category. As an example, let's look at the arrival of the Metropolitan Police in 1829 and the sorts of secondary source material that has been produced about them. There are many specialist books about the history of the Met and how they were formed by the then Home Secretary, Sir Robert Peel. Books about criminal justice in general can also offer insights into why the Met was formed. Historians have also written about detailed aspects of the Met's development, such as the history of their uniform and how it's changed over the years. We can also find entries in reference dictionaries and encyclopedias, describing, amongst other things, famous Met cases involving criminals like Dr. Crippen and the Cray twins. The Metropolitan Police have even written up their history from their point of view on their own website. All these, along with hundreds of other books and articles written by journalists, biographers and amateur authors, are classed as secondary sources too. Historians can use the wide range of secondary source material to answer lots of questions. But writing history is a complicated process. Different authors will have differing views and opinions on the same subject.
If you enjoyed this clip, feel free to follow the links on screen for more interesting articles and free courses from the Open University.